Well, I mean, I'm pretty pissed after that last loss. On the road, 6-3. I mean, look at the lack of goaltending we've gotten. 6-3 loss, 6-4 win, but a 5-2 loss. Obviously, from game one, just speaks for itself. I've not gotten any goaltending. We're starting this game with Carey Price, and I've made some line changes. This is a win scenario, must-win scenario for the Canadiens. Every game is. We're down 3-1 in the series. It's just been a tough series. We can't get anything established. It would help if it didn't feel like my team was skating in mud for every game that I play, but it legitimately feels like my team is struggling to skate. Carey Price is starting, and I know he had that tough game one. He got shelled in game one. Both my goalies did. We're just playing a conservative game style to start this game. We're going to chip pucks in. We're going to play just very easygoing pace with this game. Let's not try to force anything. Dump the puck in. Oh, good job, Duchesne. Way to go. 2-minute minor penalty. I can't get a foot ahead in this series. I wanted to just play an easy game, try to get a lead, and then sit on that lead potentially. I definitely wanted to just start playing dump and chase, chip and chase hockey. So, by the way, I've come into this game with a strategic adjustment. I've changed some of the lines around at 5-on-5, the D pairs. And the controller just legitimately slipped out of my hand. Because I just give up now. I give up. I don't know what to say at this point. I just give up. All of you suck. We deserve whatever happens to us in this series. This series has taken a lot out of me playing this series against. It's just been brutality. Thank you, Matt Duchesne. You know what, Duchesne, you should just be put in the frickin' press box for the rest of your postseason career here. I don't even know, and it's not on Price. Good penalty there taken by Duchesne to start this game. Be nice to see Su Kai-Ming get started. He's been pretty silent in this playoffs. I mean, it's literally everything on the net. Just screw Hutchinson, screw the Bruins, everything goes on net. Severson a quick retrieval, and get my third line on the ice. I didn't mean to shovel that wide, but that's okay. We'll get in on the forecheck, and hey, let's take another penalty because the first one wasn't good enough. We have not done a good job gapping up and defending this team off the rush. It's just ridiculousness outside. Teravainen chip it in and go on a change. Fourth line. Well, he's not going to go on a change. He's going to actually create the forecheck. If he scores a goal, man, I'm just going to play relaxed about this game. Whatever. If we lose it, whatever. If we lose this game, it is what it is. We were never truly in this series anyway. Our defense has really been horrendous. Protect the net. I don't think that's worked. Protect the net strategy. It's not doing a damn thing for my team. So, I mean, I've legitimately made this playoff run difficult with the slider changes. Toughest we've had it since, like I said, Season 2 against Toronto. That was a brutal playoff series, if anyone remembers that one. They're just making passes, crisp tape-to-tape passes. Their breakouts so quick, breakouts so clean. I wanted to board pin it, and they were going to score, but I couldn't board pin. I'm telling you, Fucali's not seeing the net. He pissed me off in the last game. He's not going to see the net. But I don't know what to say with this team. We're just eliminate us. Just put me out of my misery. I wanted to board pin it with my freaking defenseman, the thank you game. Chalk it up as a loss. It started with the literal first play of the game. Duchesne being a genius, taking a stupid penalty on the forecheck. We're down 2 goals already. We're not coming back in this game. Oh, man. Even when I want to shoot it on the net, I can't get it on the net even when I want to. What if we just, iced it every single time? We would probably have a better breakout percentage if we just iced it every time. Let's try. Let's just see what happens. Just ice the puck. Ice the puck, Subban. Boom. I don't care. Screw this game. Icing. That's what you've done to me. I willfully iced it. Don't care. Don't give a damn. I mean, I'm going to just throw it on the net. I'm going to shoot from literally everywhere. Let's just experiment. It's just experimentation time. Shoot the puck from literally everywhere. Oh my, would you stop spinning, Kujawinski? Weird goal line chance, shoot it. Shot at the point, shoot it. Duchesne's not even trying to retrieve it. I can't believe that we started this game, and I don't care. You can have your body check. I don't even care. I mean, couldn't even get into the game, already down 2-0. There's my... I can board pin it that time. Wow. Incredible the things that you can achieve when you put your mind to it. Stromall on the net. Yep. And then crash the net. Teabag him. Put your nuts all over his face. Let's go. New line, new D pair. You guys have completely taken me out of the game and out of the series. I was already out of the series before I loaded up to do this recording session, and now I'm just even further out of it. Up top, quick shot. Wide, because, I mean, I could have predicted that that was not going to hit the net. Could have made that prediction. No one's forechecking. We don't even have a forecheck established, but whatever. We're getting shots on the net. New line. New group, new line. New group of bodies. Try again. Went too early, so we're not going to win the face-off, but there's a quick shot. Polkinen. I'm just going to be so carefree with the rest of this game. Don't care. Board pin it. Yep, pin it and kick it. Who cares? We're not going to get the breakout anyway. Yep, missed the net. I mean, I could have predicted that. Polkinen, backhand wrapper over the net. Yep, not happening there. Kicking along the boards. To yourself, Kamayev. Nudged off the puck. Bad turnover because we're just a weak team. We're so soft. Soft team. Dump in off the entry, and Hutchinson's going to scoop it up. We're going to get a face-off. First line, try again. Attacking zone opportunity. Who even cares? Shot blocked and out of play. We're just not even trying. I'm not going to shoot it. I was tempted to. I was so tempted to shoot that. Everything has just pissed me off about this gameplay. Oh wow, we've actually got a defensive gap, and we didn't play the puck as it was in the near the corner. We took a penalty. Hooray! More opportunities for Carey Price to get scored on. Whatever. Just get me through this game. Just knock us out of the playoffs. Just knock us out. What a disappointing showing in the playoffs for the Habs. Is the dynasty just like officially over? I think that loss to Edmonton in Game 7 has done generational damage to the Canadiens. It's done generational damage to this franchise. We will never recover from that Game 7 loss. Enjoy your fight win. Enjoy your second round loss to whoever you get after this. It is going to be fantastic. I don't know what's happened to my goaltending all of a sudden. We just lost the ability to get any kind of offense and goaltending. I mean, it's an ungodly goaltending performance right now. It's pretty ungodly. It's not going to go in, so just I don't know why there's any point in shooting. It's not going to go in. What did I tell you? It's not going to go in on this goaltender. This is unbelievable what I'm witnessing from Hutchinson. He's playing a great game. He's saving every single shot that I put on. I don't care. It could be a dumb angle shot. It's just not going to go in. You want me to believe that this team can actually make a run to the... This team isn't making a run to the final. This team isn't getting it out of the first round. This is going to be our first loss in the first round of the whole GM mode. We've not lost in the first round. My perfect record in the first round is totally gone. I'm telling you, Boston's just getting all the bounces they have in the entire series. First line, that was an interesting try from Stromwall. I'm going to just keep it up. Wow, 18 shots and no goal. What a wonderful effort from the Habs. 18 shots, no goal. Lousy team. I mean, not a single thing is going to go through. I just want to get through this gameplay as fast as possible. Here comes the Hutchinson shutout. I'm not even thinking about who I'm putting on the ice because it really doesn't matter. It really does not matter. I mean, if you see a goal go in, I mean, I'll be shocked if a goal goes in this game. We're not winning any face-offs at all. Face-offs going in, nope. Face-offs going in our favor, no. Goals going in our favor, no. Defensive breakdowns, oh yeah, we got plenty of those. Two guys on one puck carrier, and we couldn't get the turnover. Look at... Yep, I mean, that's just been the series right there. That sums it up in one play. Yeah, missed the net. Like I said, I mean, we're not even trying to score a goal right now. It doesn't matter if we did try to score. Hutchinson has our number. This is it's so tough to play. You don't even know. I don't want to know what the face-offs are. It's a gaudy number. I know it is. I mean, I'm going to take a million. There's going to be a million face-offs because I'm putting everything on Hutchinson. And Boston is probably going to win 100 face-offs in this game. And that's going to be the goal that's going to put us away. Goodbye. C'est la vie. C'est la vie means goodbye, right? Please tell me c'est la vie means goodbye. Whatever. Tell your mom I said hi. Just outplayed in every sense. Outplayed in this series in every sense of the word. I can't believe that this team made the playoffs. Well, that might have something to do with our poor play. Battery is dead. Well, that's cool. It's funny how it cut right back to this camera after I shot the puck. Who cares, man? We're just not skating the whole series. We just haven't been skating. I don't know what's up with my team not having any skating legs. Goaltenders have been unreal for Boston, or the goaltender, because it's just been the one guy. It's just been Hutchinson. He's been unbeatable. My goaltenders have laid an egg every single game. Oh, the shooting is so bad. Man, they're just all over me. It's crazy how hard it is to get anything going offensively. Kicking it out wide, dumping on the net, blocked. It just makes me want to give up, man. Just makes me want to give up. I have to play till the final horn sounds. My team is infinitely slower than Boston. It's not even in close comparison. I think giving the AI a bump in something has really made this almost borderline unfair. I just don't, I can't even, it's not even competitive. And the helmet's in the way. Of course, the helmet was in the way. Game 1 should have been the indicator. Game 1 was the indicator. No business being here. Look how fast McQuaid gets back on the back check. Like, okay. Yep. I'm just getting owned by the AI. I mean, this is how rough it is playing the AI. I mean, for next playoffs, we're taking that advantage off for the. It's just made it ridiculous. I mean, these games aren't even competitive. My team's unbelievably slow. We can't hit the net. We can't score. Why am I even playing this? See you for season 11. Why give us the power play? I don't care. I don't want the power play. I just want to end this episode so I can edit it in the future and upload it. I mean, we're not even trying to grab the puck. Oh. Oh, there's no way. I actually caused him to body check himself. Idiot. It's like the best thing that's happened in this entire playoff. That's just our entire series right there wrapped up. Well, I mean, the fans are passionate. They're still chanting "Go Habs, go!" I don't know how you can chant "Go Habs, go!" We played so poor at the Bell Center ever since Game 7, man. That Game 7 has just put a curse on this organization. I think we just killed Ben Hanowski. I think we may have just killed Ben Hanowski. I don't think you're going to hear the goal horn, not even once. I don't think you're going to hear the goal horn, not a single time. It's just a flat-out embarrassing game. Well, we're going to go back to the old sliders because I'm not having fun with this. And there's no point in me doing this if I'm not at least going to have fun. I'm not saying to have fun that I have to win, but we're not even competitive. Like, we're not even close to competitive. And it's not a fun upload. It is a horrible, horrible gameplay experience, and it's going to be a horrible upload, but whatever. They still scored the goal, but whatever. Enjoy your goal. Man. Yeah, we're going to get back in. We're coming back on home ice. We're going to get back in the series in Game 5. Had the breakaway Sagan. I don't care. This is probably how Price's career ends. I'm going to trade Price if he doesn't retire. Just letting it be known now. We're going to get shut out. I think this is the first time in the entire GM mode that we have been shut out. We are going to legitimately get shut out. Unreal. Look at the AI. They're just so much faster skating to every play than I am. I mean, I wanted this to be more competitive for the AI, but this is just like AI on God mode. I can't stop. I mean, you saw game 1. This was a mistake. But we're out. We're out in round 1. They are literally just faster to every puck. There's no point in trying. They are literally skating way faster. It's like they have a cheat. No point in playing. I mean, why even play this? I can't believe I'm going to get shut out in this game, man. I'm actually going to get shut out in a GM mode episode. They've won almost 70% of the face-offs. They're just better in every facet of the game. What a horrible end to the dynasty. I mean, this isn't how I pictured the dynasty ending. That was almost a shutout broken. Whatever. Man, I hate these games. I'm just not in a mood. I'm not in a good mood for this. AI's just been on God mode the entire series. I mean, we pulled out a freaking win in one of the games. I don't know how we did it. I don't know how we pulled a win out of this series. I have no freaking clue. I got no goaltending. I got no defense. I got no offense. The perfect combination of everything you need to lose a best-of-7 series. But we didn't get swept, I guess. I can't buy a goal, man. I cannot buy a goal on Hutchinson. I think that's just the ultimate objective. Try not to get shut out in this game. Good luck with that. I hate that they are faster to every 50-50 loose puck. Two guys on one man. Subban, get open, man. Get out of the way or get open or do something. had literally nothing to play for this whole series. And of course, we win it straight back in who's on it? Ben Hanowski. You can see the bullshit. Yeah, and I lose that puck. Of course I do. I lose that 50-50 battle. This is pretty much the end of the Carey Price tenure. Well, Price is on a one-year deal. I don't have to worry about trading him, right? Well, there it is. Duchesne scores a highlight reel goal to break the shutout. Very appropriate. Good job, Matt Duchesne. Sweet goal. Well, I have still not been shut out, I think, in a GM mode. What a goal around 2. I got to give it up. That was a pretty nasty goal. I mean, it was pretty sick. Added to the highlights, I guess. Where was that? Where was that in the first period? Where was that in the series? Well, we'll be back in Season 11. Hopefully we make the playoffs in Season 11. And hopefully we'll be back, and I'm going to play. I got to go back to the old sliders, maybe with a slight touch or two, but yeah, we got to go back to the old sliders. I don't know what we're trying to do out here. Score another goal? It's a little late for that. Oh, they were invigorated by Duchesne's goal. That was a save. That was actually a save. Hutchinson is pretty dirty right now. Unreal. Whatever. I'm going to cut my losses here in this series. We'll regroup and revisit for the offseason to get into Season 11. I can't believe I'm already going to be doing the offseason when I just freaking finished the offseason for Season 10. I'm going to put you in the hospital, Kobayashi. Well, someone else did. Yeah, you don't have the hands that Duchesne does. Don't even try to dangle. I love how my AI teammate just does a flyby, not even anywhere near the puck on that play. Well, this is the first time we've also lost to Boston in the GM mode. Something else I didn't think about is I had a perfect record against the Bruins in a best-of-7, and this will be the first time I've lost to Boston in a best-of-7. And it was a pretty ugly series. But, you know, if we meet these guys again, it just sets us up for even more perhaps succulent revenge next season. I'm going to be pissed if Vancouver makes the final. I'm really going to be pissed if Vancouver ends up making the final this season. Well, that's it. Season 10 is a wrap. We're going to get ready for Season 11. Just an embarrassing effort against the Bruins all the way around. All right, who won the cup? Let's just find out who won the cup. I'm going to be so pissed if Vancouver made the cup final. Well, there you go. The cup champions are the Colorado Avalanche. So the Avalanche win in 6 games over the Ottawa Senators. In the East, it went down like this. Okay, so Boston would have gotten Ottawa, and it was Carolina in the East final again. So we would have pretty much been on a similar trajectory to face Ottawa, who we'd already seen, and then Carolina, who we've already seen in the East final before. And Ottawa goes in 7 against Boston, and they beat Carolina in 5. In the West, it was caught. Wow, Edmonton almost made another run. So Edmonton beats Vancouver in 7. Phoenix wins in 5. They lose to Edmonton in 6. And then Colorado beats Edmonton in 7. Colorado wins in 6 over San Jose, in 6 over Winnipeg, 6 over Edmonton, and again in 6 over the Ottawa Senators. So the Avalanche get their cup, and they have Galchenyuk on that team, who we traded back in Season 1. So they do get their championship with Galchenyuk, and it pays off for them. They are now cup champions, the previous 2 cup winners, the Oilers and the Avalanche, of course. The Coyotes winning back-to-back President's Trophies, their 3rd in 4 seasons. It hasn't really led to any championships in a while. They've won a Stanley Cup in this GM mode. At some point at the end of the GM mode, I'll have to recap and see who all the various cup winners have been, who the various President's Trophy winners have been in all the GM mode. We'll have to sum it all up at the end, but we're waiting to get to at least Season 15 before that point. So the Season 10 champions are the Avalanche. They win the West as well. The Senators come out of the East as the first Prince of Wales trophy in like 5 seasons that is not the Montreal Canadiens. About 4 or 5 seasons, the Art Ross to McDavid, Drouin the Hart, Stephon Elliott, the Norris, that's with the Avalanche. So the Norris Trophy winner was with the Cup champions. Drouin with the Lady Byng Trophy this year. Rod Severson with the Calder Memorial Trophy. That's the goaltender that Carolina picked up. I think that was with the Chicago Blackhawks, I believe. Conn Smythe to Eric Brassard. Stanley Denny, the Vezina. Brassard, the Jennings. Luke Schenn, the Masterton. McDavid takes home his 3rd straight Selke. Ted Lindsay to Drouin. Maurice Richard to Connor McDavid. Might be the first time McDavid's won that here in the GM mode. I'm disappointed that Philly didn't make the playoffs as well. Disappointed in our team as well. We played 5 games. So there's all of your stats from 5 games, all of our skaters, and who produced and did what. It was just very tough. I'm not playing on these sliders again. I'm going to change the sliders for the next time we make the playoffs, but obviously these numbers are not a true reflection of my 2 goaltenders, but that's the end of the Carey Price tenure in Montreal. I mean, I know that he's on the thumbnail. He should retire in the offseason. He's 35 now. He's just getting worse. And he's on that 1 year, $8.2 million deal. That's coming off the books. He played 34 games in the regular season this year, and he managed to just barely have a .900 save percentage. So, I mean, Price is out the door. I guess Fucale's going to be the future. We need a goaltender that will sim well and get us into the playoffs. So we got to trust Zach Fucale. Let's take a look at that Avalanche team and see who their goaltender was. Brassard, the goalie, 25 games played. I mean, that will win you a cup. Those numbers will definitely win you a Stanley Cup championship. Who was their best producing player? I didn't see who won the Conn Smythe, but Galchenyuk with 3 goals, 21 points in 25 games. So that may not get it done. But Galchenyuk, we traded. He gets a cup. So the trade has worked out for both sides. Duchesne has won a Conn Smythe trophy and a Stanley Cup champion and multiple Stanley Cup champions. Galchenyuk has a championship now. And of course, we faced the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup final back in, I don't know what season it was. I want to say it was Season 4. We faced and, of course, beat the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup final. So this team also had a old 38-year-old Ryan Getzlaf. He should go out on a high note as a Cup champion with these Avalanche. Also, let's take a look at some other teams in this playoffs. The Hurricanes made the East final again. Are there any notable changes on this team? It's pretty much the same team as the last time we saw them. They have added Trocheck since then and a few other players to their roster, but mostly the same team actually since the last time we saw them in the East final. Where's Vancouver? I want to see what McDavid did in this playoff. 7 games played, 8 points, 3 goals. Okay, I mean, nothing insane there. Did they play my creative defenseman Axel Arnersson? No points in 7 games, and Arnersson is 26 years old. 2 years left, making $4.1 million against the cap. Any other players we want to take a look at? Let's go through these teams, created players. Tampa Bay has my created goaltender, but they went with Curtis Honey in the goal crease. San Jose has... I think San Jose has my created player. Do they not? Did they not play him? There he is. Caleb Johnson, 1 goal, 2 points, 27 years old, 1 year left. Will become a free agent at 82 overall. I might pull him up in free agency if he goes to free agency. I may pick him up in free agency. So keep in mind, Caleb Johnson. I'm just going to go sign and pick up all of my created players that reach free agency. Arnaud, there's a created player that I made for the GM mode, the French playmaker, first overall pick, and he's got 4 years left at $10.7 million. He had a 33-goal, 77-point regular season, and he scores 15 points, 9 goals in 11 games for the Phoenix Coyotes, but it's still just not enough to get over that hump for this Coyotes team. They got bounced in the second round, I believe, did they not? Ottawa, they made the Stanley Cup final, and they lost to the Avalanche. Erik Karlsson, part of this team still. Any names that we have had on our team? Ryan White? Yeah, Ryan White was on this team. Wow, Ryan White joins the Senators and goes to the final. He's a good luck charm. You got to have Ryan White in your organization if you want to make the Stanley Cup final. I got a question. He's 35. And he's probably retiring at the end of the season. So it was a 1-year deal. You know, if he doesn't retire, I'm just going to bring him back and see if we can make the Cup final with Ryan White. So a recap up through 10 seasons of the GM mode. Season 1, we win the Cup. Season 2, bounced in the second round to the Leafs. We didn't make the playoffs in Season 3. Season 4, I believe we played the Avalanche, win the Cup. Did not qualify in Season 5, win the Cup, win the Cup, win the Cup. Went for our 4th straight Stanley Cup championship, lost in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final to the Edmonton Oilers, and bounced in the first round here in Season 10 in a pretty embarrassing display of effort. There was no effort against the Boston Bruins, and we are knocked out by our arch rival. That's how Season 10 concludes. We got work to do, man. In the Season 11 offseason, we got a lot of work to do. I got to retool this team. And if we make the playoffs, again, I'm going to play back on the old sliders with maybe a few tweaks here because we were just not competitive. I couldn't even compete with the AI on this level. Most notably with this team, is Carey Price going to retire at the end of the year? We at least have Fucale, and then Sarah Bryakov is kind of waiting in the wings as a potential backup option for Fucale next season. I think we just go to Fucale. You're not going to find a better goaltender, probably not even on the free agent market. You might in a trade. I hope Price retires, and we're going to get to the draft and all that stuff, take care of that in the offseason. I've got a lot of things to contemplate with this team. Let's see. Let's sort this by overall rating, actually. My upcoming UFAs are going to be Begris is a big one if we want to redo Begris. And I don't have a ton of UFAs upcoming this offseason. Weiss grew. He grew up to an 81 overall. Okay. Well, I got to figure out if I want to re-sign him. I got to re-sign Stromwall, Polkinen. I mean, some of these depth guys I may not bring back. I don't know exactly what the plan is going to be here and what kind of cap space I'm going to have. But of course, we take care of all of this in the offseason. We have many things to ponder. What kind of a deal is Voivoda going to want? He's just a 78 overall at 25 years young, but the potential, he may command some big-time money in the offseason. We will find it all out in the next episode. That is way up from his previous totals. He had 28 goals, and then the year after that, 30 goals. And the year before this, most recent one, 25 goals in 82 games, 43 goals in 82 games here in Season 10, 90 points. He's up. That is up 8 points from a year before and the year before that as well. And a +3 rating. So Gaudreau is getting there. 91 overall, 29 years old, and on a 4-year deal with the Flames. Oh, so the retirees after Season 10. Eric Stahl with the Hurricanes calls it a career. He had 1,212 points, 1,510 games played, 473 goals. What a career for Eric Stahl. All of them in the GM mode with the Hurricanes. Duncan Keith with Chicago, 1,400 games played, Fedor Tootin, Mike Richards. It's a lot to go down the list. So Kessler, Steen with Florida, Horton, Ladd, Georges, Backus, Stastny. Oh, Stastny goes out with the Avs as a champion. Edler with Vancouver, Callahan in New York, Niskanen. Man, the name's really coming off the list now. Mike Green, Dubinsky, Stafford, Bergenheim, all over 1,000 games played. Look at these guys retiring. Oshie, Pouliot, Sobotka, Stallberg with the Avalanche, Cup champion. Ryan Whitney with the Pittsburgh Penguins, Goligoski, Greening, McQuaid with Boston. Some Boston loses Greening and McQuaid to retirement. We just saw those guys in the playoffs. Gunnarsson, Butler, that's Chris Butler. Yemelin retires with Chicago, and we had him for a few go-arounds. Then we have Yemelin 2 different times in the GM mode on the team. Chris Russell with Colorado retires as a champion. So there's a lot of guys that went out as Stanley Cup champions this past season. Jim O'Brien retires with the Colorado Avalanche. The Avalanche lost quite a few guys. Colborne retires with the Canadiens. We brought him back around, but he didn't play actually on the NHL team. He was just in my organization. Ryan Reeves with Colorado. Wow, Ryan Reeves was with Colorado. I don't know if he was actually in the lineup or played any playoff games. And that is pretty much it. Down the list we go. And the retired goaltenders, it is Corey Crawford, Jimmy Howard, and Corey Schneider. Oh, man. Carey Price did not retire, but he was on a one-year deal, and so he'll just go to free agency. It's not my problem. It's going to be somebody else's problem. So Corey Crawford with Minnesota, Howard in Detroit, and Schneider in New Jersey all retire from the league with their stats on the screen for you. So Price off the books. We knew he was going to be off the books. I was thinking he would retire, so he does not, unfortunately, retire as a Hab. He could come back to haunt us if he stays in the East. That's going to be an interesting one. Price going to free agency? Man, that's going to be crazy. Could bring him back as a backup. So that'll be where we'll pick up the next one. Oh, I gotta save this. So there you go. Official information, Price does not retire.